Hi, I'm Loretta Rose, and today we are in Phoenix City, going back to the beginning of where it all started for me. So now we are here at 202D, which is the apartment that I lived in as a baby up until I was probably about 11 years old. This right here, I remember it so vividly because we didn't have a washing machine and dryer. So I remember my mother, because she was a single parent up until she got remarried. So my mom used to wash clothes in the bathtub. And I remember assisting her in the bathtub. And keep in mind, my mother was a single parent, a teen parent at that. She was 16 years old when she had me. So she was very, very young. So I remember being out here and Mom would hang clothes on these lines. And I always loved for my children to know the history of my upbringing so that they will have a greater appreciation for what they have, because they can't even fathom this. This is where it all started. Dreams and aspirations. Back then, early 70s, you know, I would sit out here, and I was an only child. So let me help those that are wondering why I thought so much. And my mother wouldn't always let me go too far out, and because she was very, very protective. But I used to dream of things that I'm doing today. And my grandmother lived across from me, the building that I am facing. And so my grandmother was always filled with wisdom and always was pouring. And so a lot of times when I wasn't out playing, I was in soaking the wisdom. And when we came back from Germany, I was in high school. And that's when I went to Baker High School, and I finished at Baker High School. So when my grandmother lived here, my husband, keep in mind, he lived like to the right of her in another building. And when he got wind that I was here, he found me. Mom was like, no. But grandmama, she talked her into, give that boy a chance. So my husband and I started dating way back, long time ago. And it was all as a result of grandmama, because she kept saying, quit running that boy away. She said, you running your blessing away. And I was like, I didn't see what she saw. My grandmother, she was so instrumental. She saw things that I didn't see, and she inspired me, and she encouraged me. Don't be moved, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what people say, regardless if you don't even understand it. Trust God. She always poured the word of God in me. When I opened up Rose Sharon Life Center, it was opened up in Phoenix City, and I used to do outreach in Riverview. And because it was self-supportive, I had to make a financial decision to pull out because it was financially draining us. Well, God gave me a vision of radio. Keep in mind, I've never had experience in radio. But I said, God, what does radio have to do with outreach? When I followed the vision that I had and what I was feeling about going into radio, God gave me a number. I saw it online and I called, and coincidentally, the general manager at the time, I'll never forget that man, the late Vince Smith, answered the phone. I shared with him my transition and what I was doing, because I was like, sir, I know you don't know me and I don't know you. He said, we've never had anything like that. I would like to meet you. And I did not expect that. But well, when we met and we had a conversation, and he loved the form of outreach on radio. Never knew that Rose Sharon, a youth life center, will lead me on the path of where I am. Never ever thought that I would run in radio for 7 years almost and transition into television. Had great people along the way that encouraged me and taught me and just poured into me to help me understand that who I am as an individual and as a young lady. So I'm working on a new project, and so I wanted to invite those that have supported me and to be a part of this new adventure I'm about to move into.
This is too long, my brother.
But God is so amazing. That saying, He works in mysterious ways, that is so amazing. That's so true.